they're putting up white-only signs. Here in Missouri, they're trying to start a white-only community. I don't get what the reasoning is. It's time to speak out. Every random person watching this, it's time.
I see more white folks worried about that white-only town than black folks. Video after video, I'm seeing, oh my God, y'all, they're being a whites-only town in Arkansas. Did y'all see they're building that white-only town? What are we going to do? Nothing. We're not going to do a damn thing. Baby, Mother Nature will take its course. Black folks ain't worried about that shit because 9 times out of 10, they don't believe in vaccination. They don't believe in doctors. They barely can cook. The children gonna have father uncles. It's gonna become a cult. They're gonna find a passage in the Bible so one person can become the full leader. And baby, we gonna have Waco all over again. Natural selection will take its course. Let them white folks build their shit. See, the thing is, they're building their stuff out of hate, no matter what they say. When black people built their community, it was for love. It was for protection. It was so we could have something to pass down. White folks have this whole country to pass down. They said they want to preserve their culture. I don't know what kind of culture they preserve. I saw them playing a flute. Hell, even the dog is white. Let them have that shit.
A group of white people decided to build a white-only town. Like everything has to be white. No black, no other races, just white people alone, in that community. And a lot of people are actually reacting to it, especially brown people, which happen to be Latinos, okay, reacting to what is happening. Because, when they said they felt they were palm colored, all of a sudden, they are not even included. Because what they want is white. It could be white Europeans, white, white Americans and all of that. But no other race is permitted to come in. And a lot of people are freaking out about it. And you know who? Because even black people are not shaking about it. Well, I've gathered some clips for you guys, which I'm going to let roll. Then I'll come back with the commentary. Do let me know what you all think in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. Credit to all creators on this video. So let's go, and I'll come back with the commentary.
A whites-only community could be coming to Missouri in 2025, and yes, you are hearing me correctly. An actual group called Return to the Land is trying to build a segregated whites-only town near Springfield, Missouri. And this isn't parody, and this is not satire. This is happening in America right now. The founder says that they want to return to their roots. But come on, guys, let's be real. This isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the guise of community. And what's even more disturbing, these people feel so fucking emboldened these days that they're not even hiding it anymore. They're openly promoting racial segregation like it's normal, like this country didn't literally fight an actual civil war to end this bullshit. This is what happens when politicians feed the lie that diversity is the problem. This is what happens when you have people in power pushing the idea that America was better when it was whiter. They want to isolate, they want to indoctrinate, they want to raise their kids in a world where no one challenges their racism, their ignorance, or their twisted version of history. So, here's the question. How in the hell are we letting this happen in broad daylight? Where are the zoning boards? Where are the civil rights investigations? And where is the national outrage? Because if they succeed here, this won't be the last. It'll literally be the blueprint. We are watching the normalization of white nationalism one community at a time. And if you're not disturbed by that, you're either racist yourself or you're just not paying attention.
So they're doing a whites-only community in Arkansas and the fucking Ozarks. A whites-only community in Arkansas. This is where we're at in America today. Like, what the fuck do you mean you don't want to be around people that look like me? Us brown people are fucking cool as hell. Positive vibes, good food, beautiful people. Like, what the fuck do you mean you guys want to live in a whites-only community in fucking America in the year 2025? What had to happen in your childhood or growing up that as adults you guys decided that you guys want to live in a whites-only community? Doesn't that sound stupid? How racist do you have to be to want to live in a whites-only community? I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but even if I was white, that sounds lame as... Like, I would never want to do some shit like that.
I swear to God, nobody works harder than losers trying to get your attention. So in case you are not aware, there is a community of Mayo marauders up there in Arkansas, by the Ozarks to be specific, who are building a whites-only community. And when I say white, I mean white, like Yayo in the summertime in the 80s back in Miami. They're not playing no game. No blacks, no minorities, no alphabet gang, no nothing. Now, their reasoning for doing this is simple, at least to them. They want to preserve their culture. They want to know who their neighbors are and feel a more intimate sense of community. That isn't possible in the real world. They want peace that apparently niggas won't let them have, right? So all 14 of them literally packed up, bought some land in the mountains of Arkansas, and are building these houses from scratch. Now, I know what you're thinking. FX, you got to be tight about this. This is segregation, ain't it? And you would be right. But I got to be honest, man. Despite the racist undertone, despite how proud this probably make Jim Crow and all the motherfuckers like him. I know Jim Crow wasn't a real person. I'm just trying to be funny. I am here to tell you right now with my whole chest, I don't give a fuck. And there are several reasons why I don't give a fuck. Number one, this ain't legal. This is going to get challenged in court somewhere, and all their hard work will go down the drain along with all their fucking money. So good for them. And two, you couldn't pay niggas to want to live in the mountains of Arkansas. Y'all got to be fucking kidding. Don't nobody want to be up there with y'all. Oh, we're building a whites only community and you're not allowed. I wasn't coming, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck you think this is? I'm a city boy. And the funniest thing is that they could have done this in silence. They didn't have to tell a soul. But they went through the trouble of building this whole community just for them. And then announcing it to the world, right? One, because they probably want to attract more like-minded people, which fair, I guess. And two, they want to own the libs. That's all they want. That's what these people get off on. They think that by announcing, oh, this is a whites-only community, it's going to get us all up in arms. Niggas don't care. Don't nobody want to live in Arkansas, bro. Immigrants ain't trying to live in Arkansas. My boy, they going to be in the East Coast, West Coast, down south. Leave that Midwest for y'all. That's all you right there, play. Alphabet gang don't want to live in this. I promise you they don't. They too fly for all that. They got way too much energy. I would bring them down. So in conclusion, because this video is getting kind of long, y'all keep doing y'all, and we will continue to not give a fuck. Okay? Okay.
So they are freaking out because they do not want them in their white only community. You know, when everybody was telling them, oh, you're not actually palm colored, you are brown, they didn't take it. And right now it's becoming clearer and clearer that, you know what, we are actually brown, not palm colored. Well, it's quite unfortunate that this is happening at this point, like 2025, somebody will want to segregate. You know what I just keep asking myself? Like, what kind of food will they be eating? Like, they will just eat only white food. No, no spice, no nothing. Like, there's nothing to spice up their meal or spice up their life. What culture are they going to inherit or imbibe in that community? I'm just here wondering, like, what kind of culture will they have? What kind of life are they going to be living? Because it's just going to be very boring. Like the other guy said, okay, it's going to be quite boring that you're going to live among just people who looks like you. At the end of the day, some of you will just get tired. What happened to your old friends who are either blacks or maybe brown? What happened to those people? So you're just going to stop being their friend because you don't want them around you. You know, you might end up not wanting them to even visit because in your community, you don't want such people. You guys, you know how we all watch videos and see, all these things play out in the 90s. It's actually happening in 2025, and nobody is saying that this is wrong, right? Nobody is trying to scrutinize them and find them or something, but they are allowing this to happen. And they are boldly coming online to talk about their white town in Missouri and all that, and how they want to spread it across different cities. So it's okay for them to do that. I'm just so shocked that segregation is beginning to happen. When people were really talking about the whole segregation and everybody thought it was a joke, I think this is just it. This is beginning to make sense right now that segregation is here to stay, because a lot of them are talking about, I saw a video of a young lady who was talking about all that they do not have scholarships and all that. That's the last video you guys just watched. They do not have scholarship. They do not do this. They do not do that. They will keep doing whatever they have to do until all those things that they demand for will come back to them. And I am just here wondering, like, at what point did they actually realize that they do not get all of this? And what is the reason why they don't get all of this? Because you can't tell me that the reason why you don't get it is because it's only meant for either brown or black people. That's not possible. Like, there must be a reason. It's either you guys are not passing the exams that can get you in, right? Because there's no way they can just keep it for these other people for any reason. There is no way. There is really no way. Nobody will want to profile people and say it's only for black and brown people. I don't know how you guys actually get your understanding. Okay, there's no way. Without you guys being involved, no way. It just had to be open for the general public to apply, and it's only for people who pass the exams that have access to it. You know how everybody was complaining about, oh, we can't even get into Harvard and all of that, and how MAGA wanted to boycott Harvard and all that then, right? now it's beginning to make sense because they are understanding that, oh, we cannot actually struggle this with these people. They're so intelligent and so smart, no matter how we try. Okay, and now it's beginning to get to them, and they decide to build their own city and see how they can progress. But let's come back to this 10 years from now and see how far they've gone, right? I think so. Anyway, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. Okay, and don't forget to share your thoughts with me. I really want to hear what you all have to say. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and be part of the family. See you all on my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.